Hello everybody, my name is AR Cure. Going to run through real quickly a couple of things that I think you should probably never buy with real money with Star Citizen, and a couple of things you probably should buy with real money if you plan on playing now and into the future. That'll probably help you out. So first thing we're looking at is this chart I made. This is a chart of value of the ship, and the way I've calculated this is that we're looking at the amount of alpha UEC the ship costs in game versus the amount of dollars it costs in real life money if you buy the thing on the website. So we're looking at alpha UEC divided by dollars. So if we look at something like a Gray Cat buggy, thing's only a couple of thousand alpha UEC in game, but it costs $15. So that thing is a horrible value. You can earn that very quickly in game. So that's all the way on the left side there. Again, something that's a great value, the Anvil Carrack is $600, so quite a bit more, but it costs 27 million alpha UEC in game. It would take you a long time to grind to make that. And the Carrack's a good way to make money too, because you can carry a good amount of cargo. You can haul around a couple of ships, whether there's a couple of Argos, cargo Argos in the bay, or a Pisces, a couple of rovers. It's a great value. It's all the way on the right-hand side. The Carrack, best value in the game right now. As far as alpha UEC it costs in game divided by the number of dollars it would take you to buy that. They actually do sell alpha UEC on the website. They sell it for $1 per 1,000 alpha UEC. That is a bad value. I would never buy that. So you can make 5,000 alpha UEC, 10,000, 20,000 alpha UEC pretty quickly in game with a little bit of effort, maybe an hour or so, even if you're just starting out. So I would not spend $5, $10, or $20 on alpha UEC on the website. Yes, you get that starting money every time there's a new wipe, every time there's a new patch, but again, you don't need it. You can make that in game very easily. Ground vehicles, bad value. They're all left side stuff. Heck, a Dragonfly is like $50, and the thing's only a couple 100,000 alpha UEC in game. I would not buy that with real money. Earn that in game, because you look at something just double the price. The Cuddy Black is $100, and it's 1.8 million alpha UEC. So it's a huge difference. If a Cuddy Black was 500,000 alpha UEC, then that would stack. But the more expensive the ship, typically the more expensive that ship is in game, so the better value it's going to be. With one notable exception, the Prowler. The Prowler is a $440 ship, and it's only 2.5 million alpha UEC in game. Again, compare that to the Cutlass, which is $100 and 1.8 million. So it's way out of whack as far as price in real life money versus price in game. The Prowler is cool. I would never buy the Prowler with real money. Let's look at some recommendations, things that are good to buy. So we've got the Avenger Titan. That's a really good value. I need to adjust that actually. That's still showing the old price of $50, but the Avenger Titan is still a good value. The Caterpillar, another great value, is $295. So it's kind of expensive. We're getting up there a little bit, but it's a great way to earn money in game running cargo. Argo Mole, if you have friends and you like to mine, the Argo Mole is a great value because the thing is about 5 million, a little more than 5 million in game, and it's $315. So it's a good ship. And again, all the way on the right-hand side, the Carrack, you can't beat it for alpha UEC per dollar spent. It's a great value. With the IAE 2950 sale coming up, there are 3 ships that they come on sale you should look at getting. The Bammy Merchantman, the Endeavor, and the Hull D. They're all about $350. None of them are in game yet, but if you plan on playing this game well into the future, these things, when they're released, will surely increase in price. And if you buy them now, you're going to save yourself a ton of money later. So again, never buy with real money. Alpha UEC from the website. Ground vehicles, unless you use them as LTI tokens, they have LTI insurance, you're going to upgrade them. I would not buy a ground vehicle with real money. An Ursa Rover is $50, and it's only 70-something thousand alpha UEC in game. Earn it in game. Save yourself the money. The Prowler, again, just a bad value. Earn it in game. 2.5 million alpha UEC. You can make that with the Caterpillar in pretty short order, and the Caterpillar costs less by about 50% than the Prowler. If you're going to buy things with real money, the Avenger Titan, again, that's gone up in price a little bit since the advent of the 100 series, but it's a good value. Caterpillar at $295, another good value. You can run that by yourself if you run in safe areas where low population servers. You can run it with friends. It's a good ship. The Mole, especially if you have friends, great value. The Carrack, $600. It's expensive. If you're lucky enough to get one when they're $250 or $350, so much the better. But even at $600, it's a good ship for the money. So ships that aren't in game yet, that if they offer them with the IAE sale, I suggest you pick them up. These are all $350. The Banning Merchantman, it'll probably at least double in price at release. Last estimate I saw for the cargo capacity was like 3,500. It'll probably come down quite a bit. I expect that to come down to probably half of that, so maybe 1,700 SCU, which would still be 3 Caterpillars worth of cargo. And you get the Caterpillar and the Defender as loaners if you have the Banning Merchantman in your hangar. So for a $350 ship, you get the $295 Caterpillar and a $225 Defender. So you're getting over $500 worth of ships for a $360 ship for loaners. It's probably going to be a while, probably longer than I want to admit before the Banning Merchantman comes out, but it's a great value. If you can't swing the $350 for the whole ship, I would recommend just buying the Aquila to Merchantman CCU and putting that in your hangar and holding on to it. The thing's only $40, and I'm sure this thing is going to go up in price, so that thing is only going to appreciate. And if you want the Banning Merchantman later, or you want to use the Banning Merchantman as a stepping stone to something larger, buy that $40 CCU and hold on to it. I hope they offer it. It's going to be a good thing if they do. The Hull D, more than 20,000 SCU of cargo, that's crazy, and it's capital class. It's not as limited as the Hull E is. If they offer the whole series, I would definitely grab one of those. The iCache is a necessary component before this comes in because they have to deal with all the boxes on the thing. But the Hull D, if they offer it, grab one. Or at least grab a CCU to it. Again, $350. You can buy a $40 CCU to go from the Aquila to the Hull D and keep that in your hangar and use that when it comes around. The Endeavor is probably the longest one out, the furthest one out. Years away probably, but the thing's got to skyrocket in price. It's huge in length. It's incredibly modular, designed to be that way. I wouldn't even bother buying the different modules. Just buy the ship, $350, or again, buy that Aquila to Endeavor CCU for $40 as insurance. Keep it in your hangar. Don't melt it. If you melt the CCU and you put it in your buyback, if the ship goes up in price, that CCU may adjust with that price. So if these things go up to $600 later and you've melted that, you might have to spend $300 to get it back out of there. So I would spend $40 and leave that $40 in your hangar and wait for the ship to come out. Okay, that's my video. I really appreciate your time. Hopefully that 7 or 8 minute rundown there was useful for you. And spend your money wisely. If you don't have the money to spend on ships, obviously don't spend them on ships. But try to plan a little bit, look at the IAE schedule, and decide what you might want to buy, and look for it. And I hope you guys have a great day.